Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I am back with another little pre-recorded live for everybody. Today, I'm going to be showing off the new Lisa Horton Gilding Flakes. These are so beautiful. There's so many different colors. So I'll kind of maybe just go through the colors first to show you guys because it'll probably be a little bit easier to see on camera than maybe on the website. So this is called Pink Blush. It is all one pink, beautiful color. Then we have got, this is called Rose Gold. It is a much lighter color of pink, very subtle. Then we have our Tarnished Silver. Stunning. And then we have our Warm Lavender. Then we have our Ruby. This is so stunning. I actually have a sample of that one. I did get a little bit of the hollow in the center because it was stuck to my fingers. So ignore that, but it is red. Then we have the Carrot. It's like 14 karat. Then we've got, this is probably one of my favorites. It's the Rich Purple. It is such a bright, beautiful purple color. Might demo with that, so I'm going to set that there. And then we've got the Electric Blue, a nice beautiful blue color. We have got the Warm Copper. And again, these are all one color. It may look like there's black in there, but it's just because there's a little bit of space in there. And then we have got the Lilac, nice pretty purpley pink color. Another one of my favorites, Sea Green. Beautiful green color. Then we have got Warm Copper. It's a little bit more orangey. Then we have got Champagne. I think this might be one of my favorites. Then we have got my last two that are actually kind of multicolor. So this one is called Night Sky. This is a combination of black and gold, and that is what it looks like rubbed onto a die cut and bond piece. And then we have got Hollow. This is probably going to be the most popular because it is so pretty. This one I did on a nice large sheet so you could really see that holographic. I love this one. All right, so let's get to it. So I'm going to do the die cut and bond first, just so you guys can see. It's kind of the easiest way to work with it. So I'm going to start with we'll do the purple. This is the Rich Purple. And I'm going to peel my sticky protector off and try my best not to touch it yet. And then I'm going to grab some tweezers, pick up some of this purple. Ooh. Just place it on. I'm going to start small because I can always add more. Stick to my finger. And then I'm going to grab a little foam brush or a foam piece here. And I'm going to use my finger because I don't want to get anything that's already on my finger messed up on the purple. And then you just spread around with your sponge, making sure you're covering in every single spot. And then just go around the edges just to make sure that any of those loose pieces get wiped. And then just kind of go over the top to really flatten that down and get any of those pieces that are still sticking up a bit. And then voila, we've got a nice gilded heart here. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to use a baby wipe to try and clean this up. Gilding flakes are quite hard to clean because they are so fine. This will come off eventually. I just need to scrape it a bit. But for now, that's good enough. I don't have too much purple. Let's move along to another color. So I have got another heart here. Let's do we'll do the Champagne. Just open that up. Oop, it just flew everywhere. Sprinkle that on. I'm actually going to use, I didn't take my wrapper off the side. Oops, my bad. That would help. There we go. And I'm just going to be careful because I've got some purple on my hands. All right. Pick some of that up. Put that on top. Place that down. And then, again, I'm just going to use my finger to start with because I don't want my fingers to touch the sticky stuff, because then it'll add the purple on my fingers. All right. And then same thing we literally just did. And then we'll stencil with it in a minute. And just get all the edges, get all those loose pieces off. And voila, we have a nice, another heart. We've got 2 hearts here. So beautiful, so shiny. I love the champagne color. All right, let's move along to something else. I'm going to clean this up and then we'll do a stencil with it. All right, I'd say that's clean enough. Clean as she's getting right now. And I'm just going to use a bit of a dryer cloth because that'll help get some more off there. There we go. All right, I'm going to grab a stencil. I'm going to use the Starflower Borders from Creative Expressions. If I can get it out of the packaging. All right. And then I am going to grab a piece of cardstock. And I'm going to stencil over top of that. I'm just going to see, I do have, oh, I thought I had better pieces here. Scraps. Ooh, I've got black actually. I'm going to do it on black instead. I've changed my mind. I think the black will look really nice. All right, so I'm just going to take some stencil tape. It's my low tack tape just to hold it in spot because this will make my life easier. And I am going to grab a dry sponge and I'm just going to put some flake and glitter glue on my sponge here and just spread it around. And then I'm just going to add this onto my stencil. Didn't add enough. All right. I think I've got it all covered. I'm just going to lift this a little bit if I can pick up the bottom corner and see. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more because my sponge is soaking it all up. And once it starts to dry, it will dry a little bit blue. And that's kind of when you know it's ready. All right, I'm gonna let that give it a second to dry. I'm gonna peel this off while I wait for that. And just give it a minute. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna figure out what color I want. So I think I might do this blush pink, or do I do a blue or a green? The green might look really nice on here. Let's do the green. Oops. Shake a little bit out. Let's see if that's enough. Now I'm going to grab my brush, take a little bit of that pink off of there. And it should be ready. I think it needs a little bit more. All right, there we go. Okay, it looks like it's got good coverage. Now I'm just going to start to scrape a little bit more and you'll start to see this image come to life. You can see it's starting to come to life. I'm gonna put some of this, try and put it back in the jar so I can save some for later. There we go. And then I might as well just tap that off. All right, and I'm just going to scrub that again. Good measure. Just to pick off any of those little stragglers that are still holding on. And voila, we've got a little stenciled piece that is foiled. And that is with the green. All right, I kind of want to stamp on the black too, so I might do that. I'm going to use my handy dandy paper trimmer. I'm going to take some of that off. And I'm going to trim this. I'm just trying to remember how big my stamp is. I think I might need a bit bigger. All right, set that aside. I've got my stamping platform. Place this in. And this is a brand new stamp, so this might stick to my paper, but that's okay if it does. I'm gonna add an extra piece or an extra magnet or two just to help secure it down since it will be sticky. All right, so put that there. Take that up. Oh, it wasn't too sticky. Well, that's good. And then I'm going to take the same idea. I'm going to put some glue on my sponge. And then I'm going to rub that all over my stamp. Might need to add a bit more after because this is quite a large stamp. Right, I'm going to add a bit more because I have a feeling I'm running low now. Just let that kind of absorb in there a little bit. And I think I might do a red. I think that might look really good. All right, I think I have covered everything. So I'm just going to stamp down now. And there we go. All right, so I think it might need more. So I'm hoping this didn't move, but let's try it. I might need more, but we're gonna try it anyway, just because, I don't know. Let's see it, see what it looks like. And I said I was gonna do red. All right, put some red down. And I'm gonna get my sponge again. I don't think I need more. I think I've got just enough. And same with the gilding flakes. I think I've got just enough gilding flakes. All right, so I'm spreading this around, just making sure I'm getting everything covered. And then I will just take this out to make it a little bit easier. This is a very messy product, but it is beautiful, so it's worth the mess. All right, now I lost my sponge. Oh, I left it on that. All right. Now we get to blend. Now it looks like I did miss a small section here, but you'll get the idea. I don't actually know if I even really coated it with glue or not. And then you could take a brush as well if you have one and just brush over top. Get those extra flakes off, and then voila. I know that stamp kind of missed this area here because I didn't really put enough pressure, I don't think, but at the top I put the most pressure and you can really see it, and it's focusing on the wrong thing. Come on, camera, focus for me. Let me see if I can put it really close. It might focus. And nothing. All right, well, you guys get the idea. Let's do it one more on white, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to, oh, my paper's getting wet. That's okay. I'm going to do the red again. I'm making a mess of my surface, but that's all right. And let's do the same stamp, but this is a smaller piece of paper, so I'm just going to do the top a little bit. Oh no, I think I can actually make it all fit. Okay, I can make it fit. The bottom page of the page is a little bit wet though, so ignore that. And then we're gonna find my little glue thing and really squirted a lot out there. And just kind of push that in a bit. Then I'm going to stamp this. Okay, I'm going to add a bit more. And finish stamping the bottom. All right, that should be good. Stamp that quickly before it dries too much on my stamp. Okay, now I'm going to try and apply even pressure all over. Okay. And the paper is lifting, but hopefully there's enough on there this time. Oops. And we will see what happens. Take a bit of that red. A bit more than that. It's kind of like magic reveal because you don't know where your glue is, but you see where the glue is once the flakes start to pick up. It's the same spot. Maybe I just don't have a good stamp. And same thing, just keep scraping it down. All right. So that is the red. There, it's focusing a bit more. You can see the shine there now. There we go. We got that with stencil. We've got these with the die cut and bond. And I know there are other things you can do with it, but now that my hands are a mess and my workspace is a disaster, I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little demo, and I will see you guys when I'm back from vacay. Bye, everybody. Take care.